Hello Flight Simmers, Weeper here, and I am the Viper Simmer. Today we're going to talk about this fantastic little item, the FSX Dual-M. You're going to want to check this out.
Flight time. Okay, knock it off.
Hello and welcome back to the channel. So now that we have a high fidelity cockpit, it's time to start thinking about high fidelity audio and interfacing. So I'd be lying if I said I didn't fly with a flight helmet. Of course I do, who doesn't? But 95% of the time, I fly with just a headset. I didn't want to go to normal PC headsets because probably over the last 20 years, I can't even think of how many headsets I've thrown in the garbage just because they're not built to last. So I wanted to go with a mil-spec quality, or at least a flight-worthy headset. So one of the main ones I use is this Pilot USA headset. It's a fantastic headset. I'll probably do a review on these later. The problem with using military specifications is the impedance with the speakers and the microphones. So we need something to amplify it in order to work with our PC. There's several units out there. I tried a Pilot USA one, which was a fantastic sounding, but it had some things I didn't like about it, which I'll address that later in the video. So if I think of my third generation cockpit that I had back in the early to mid 2000s, and it was unbelievable the amount of equipment and wires that I had set up, being able to amplify the speakers and microphone in my headsets, and also to be using it as a dual comm system for like an intercom. Because there's nothing more fun when a buddy comes over to fly in your cockpit with the whole social aspect, and he sits in the front and you put on a headset and you're talking to each other via an intercom. Kind of makes it feel like you're an instructor sitting in the back. Not to mention you can also hear the audio tones and sounds that he's also hearing. So I wanted to look for something like that as well. So searching online, I came across Flight Sounds Limited and their fantastic FSX Dual-M. Okay, so here we are on their website, flightsounds.com. You can see their list of products they have here. If you're looking to save a little bit of money or don't require additional headsets, you can go for their Solo series. And you can see here they have one for general aviation, helicopter, and military. And of course, that's all applicable to whichever plug that you're using on your headset. And down here they have the dual GA version and the M version, M for military, like explained in my video, and general aviation with the 2-plug setup. And of course, here they have these are their auxiliary add-ons to add additional headsets, and of course the FSX PTT. I can't say enough about their service. When I had ordered mine, it was smack right in the middle, or more or less the beginning of COVID, when everybody was afraid of their shadows. And they even had a big red banner up here warning about, due to COVID, that you can expect delays. And from New Zealand to Canada, I think I had mine in less than 3 weeks. So I was really, really impressed with that. I've been in contact with Terry from the tech department a few times about a couple things, and I cannot say enough about how prompt and professional their service is. So make sure you check these guys out. Okay, so here we are with the actual unit, the FSX Dual-M, M for military. And basically what it has is it's got the TP120 connectors, so you can plug your headset or helmet right in. And it also has the electronics inside to amplify it to deal with the impedance issues. So as you can see here, this is a dual model, so it's got the dual channels, which you can speak to each other via kind of an intercom system, if you will. Each channel has an independent volume and squelch control, and as well an LED indicator when the channels are on. Okay, basically when you plug a headset in, that's when the LED indicator illuminates, meaning the channel is active. The power switch here also has an LED to indicate that it's on. Nice switch, nice tactile feel to it. As you can see, this entire construction is well built. It's aluminum, just a fantastic item. Aesthetically, I think it looks great the way they designed it. This Velcro on top here, that's just what I added on it. Obviously it doesn't come with it. For me, I didn't want to put it under the console because I'm often taking my headset out of channel 2 here. So I just Velcroed it to the side of my map box where you really can't see it, but it's easy accessible. On the back side here, we have our USB plug. Again, this is a standalone unit, so plugs in via USB. You don't plug it into your existing sound card. Also has an auxiliary headset adapter, so a DB9 connector here. And you can get an auxiliary connector which adds 2 more channels. You can, in one unit, you can have up to 4 headsets working. This external push-to-talk here, you can also have one for channel 1, channel 2. It's external PT you can buy from Flight Sounds themselves. And basically what it does is it overrides the hot mic, if you will, that's built into the system, and you can control when you're communicating to each channel. This little switch here, master push-to-talk on the back, this kind of confused me. I don't know if maybe I misinterpreted that or maybe it's labeled wrong. But my understanding was the master push-to-talk, you turn it on, indicating that you're going to be using these. So I had mine in the off position. When I first plugged it in, I was a little confused because I had no amplification. I could barely hear my microphone, and it just wasn't working. And I was speaking with Terry from the tech department. We went back and forth a few times checking the headset model numbers and all sorts of stuff. And then a couple days later, he gave me manuals and everything, and I was trying to problem solve, trying to figure it out. And then I look at the switch here, and I don't know, I just moved it to on, and suddenly, boom, I had massive amplification in the headset and helmet, like just fantastic. So if you buy this is a little misleading here. You have to have this on, okay, and off if you're going to use external push-to-talk. So at least that's the case for this unit right here. I don't know if maybe it's wired wrong, but I highly doubt that, looking at the amount of work and quality control they have on their units. One of the greatest things I like about this, and I said it before, was the amplification. I used a Pilot USA PC adapter, which is a great little unit, but with my headset, it wasn't too bad, but with my flight helmet, it was kind of crazy. I had every volume maxed out and I could barely hear it in the speakers. With this here, you can see here the volume here is on about 60%, and it's just mind-blowing the amount of volume you get out of this powerful little unit. Like, it really is awesome. I cannot say enough about this. As you can see, it's manufactured, it's built beautifully, just a fantastic unit. I have spoken to their tech department a few times, and they are very prompt with their replies, professional, and I just can't say enough. So make sure you head over to Flight Sounds and get yourself one of these. You will not be disappointed. Again, you're getting good amplification to use for your mil-spec equipment, and you have a built-in intercom all in this one tiny unit.
So remember, whether you have this
or this, the FSX Dual-M has got your 6. Hey, if you like this review, please like and subscribe to my channel. We'll catch you next time.